Hi, thank you very much for taking your time out today to speak to me. Great, really enjoyed Encanto, and just kind of wanted to ask, first of Jared, could you just give a brief idea of what Encanto is all about?
Sure. So, our story is about this amazing, magical, extraordinary family that lives in this hidden town in Colombia, where every member of the family has some sort of very special gift, whether that is super strength or the ability to create beautiful flowers or heal with food. Everyone in the family is special, with the exception of one character, and that is Mirabel, our main character, who's the only ordinary child in this extraordinary family. And the story is really her journey to understand her family, to understand herself, and ultimately find a way to heal the family in a way that is not so evident on the surface.
Cool. And I wanted to ask to both of you, really, and what was your experience working on this film? Because obviously going through the pandemic, but also you both kind of got to, become like a director for the first time. How did that feel? First off, to Charise.
Sure. It was amazing. I started out on this film as a writer, writing the script with Jared, and then about 9 months into my time working here, Jared and Byron asked me to co-direct, which I was stunned by and really thrilled about, because it was an amazing opportunity. I learned so much, and I think I have such a deeper appreciation for what an amazing, incredible art form animation is now. So I feel very lucky about that.
Yeah, and to you, Jared.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny. I've been at Disney Animation for 10 years, I think almost to the month. And I'd say directing animation is very, very different. I think once you're really in the trenches, there's so much to be done on these movies. About 700 people put these movies together. There's many decisions to be made. And so I think it was great to have. So I think Charise and I, as directors, also with Byron Howard, who is one of my favorite people of all time. It really takes actually a lot of people to figure all that out and to work with all the teams. We have amazing artists, and to work with everybody, I think requires, especially for this movie, a lot of different points of view. This is a movie about perspective. And I think on top of just the nuts and bolts of actually producing it, we wanted to make sure that we had different ways of looking at this story. And so we were constantly attacking it from different perspectives.
Yeah, it was very, very great. I was going to ask you, what was it like working with Lin-Manuel?
Oh, it was fantastic. Yeah, that guy's got a future, I think. But he is an incredible songwriter, obviously, and a wonderful, generous collaborator. And you had so many wonderful insights into the story, into the characters. As his songs would come in, they would really inform the way we were thinking about different characters, and then we'd sort of ripple that new understanding throughout the script. So he was a very close partner. I mean, we met with him especially during the pandemic, we met with him every Friday night.
We did, yeah.
And it was always some new, joyous, wonderful discovery. He's great.
And I'm going to ask also, with the movie hitting cinemas on Thanksgiving and then hitting Disney Plus on Christmas Eve, how do you feel kind of like really kind of this being the big holiday movie this year?
Oh my gosh, it's honestly so exciting. I think that this is a movie about family, and it's about the wonders of family and the challenges of family. And those really come to light during the holiday times, I think, for all of us. And so it's it's a perfect time for that to come out. I think by having this movie in theaters around Thanksgiving is obviously fantastic. And of course, places in the world that don't celebrate Thanksgiving, that's still a wonderful time. And then to have it go to Disney Plus on Christmas is sort of it's like when they said, "What do you guys think about this?" We're like, "Oh my gosh, this is amazing." It's sort of the perfect scenario. So I'm very, very excited for that.
Cool. And I got to ask, last question, really. If you could have a superpower or super gift, what would yours be? I'll start with you, Charise.
Definitely want to communicate with my dog, Ralph, and figure out what he's thinking when he's licking the couch all the time.
And do you, Jared?
Oh man, I think I don't know if you suffer the same problem, but I would love to be able to grow facial hair that looks cool. That's something I've never.
Nice.
any hair for you, sure. Yeah, I'm sorry if that was a sore point. Yeah, that would be great. That would be great. I've never been able to pull that off, and that would be wonderful.
Thank you so much for taking your time out to speak to me today. I really enjoyed the movie and can't wait for everyone to watch it next week. Again, thank you very much.
Thanks so much. Great talking to you.
Thank you. I'd like to thank all of our Patreon and YouTube channel members for their support. You can become a member from as little as $2 a month and you get access to our weekly Q&A and much more.